Hello everyone and welcome back to another Fun Facts historical video. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe and press that notification bell to be notified of any new content. Now let's begin. Many know the name Mata Hari, however, far less know precisely what parts of her story are reality and which are pure fiction. What we cannot deny is that she was very much voyaged and familiar with more than 7 dialects, and that during World War I, her appeal and heartfelt adventures led her in a snare of secret activities so tangled that not even her notoriety could save her. Since 1903, Margareta Gertruida Zell had acted in Paris as an artist. She received the stage persona of Mata Hari, guaranteeing she was brought into the world in a sacrosanct Indian sanctuary and showed all the Indian dance moves by a priestess who gave her the name which signified Eye of the Sunrise. After her presentation at the Musée Guimet, an exhibition hall committed to Asian workmanship, the name Mata Hari would be known all over Europe. So without further ado, here are 5 interesting facts about Mata Hari. Gerta was born in 1876 to a hat maker who was also investing in oil. For the first 13 years of her life, Zell wore extravagant dresses and lived a lavish lifestyle. However, the family lost all their money in 1889 after her father made a series of bad oil investments and Gerta's mother passed away in 1891. She was then sent to live with her godfather, who sent her to school in Netherlands. The first scandal in Gerta's life involved the headmaster of the school. The man began inappropriately flirting with the teenage girl, and it was rumored that the two entered in a romantic affair until the wife of the headmaster found out. Gerta was quickly expelled from the school, thus ending her ambitions of becoming a kindergarten teacher. After the incident, Gerta fled to her uncle's home, but the scandal already spread like wildfire. Beyond performing on a stage, Mata Hari had numerous relationships with powerful and wealthy men as a courtesan. This career was taking center stage in the build-up to World War I. As Hari got older, her dances became less lucrative. Hari consorted across national borders with influential lovers of various nationalities. It is often argued that her famed sensuality, at a time when overt female sexuality was unacceptable, heightened the threat that Hari was perceived to present. Margareta exchanged the surname Zell for MacLeod in 1895 when she married an officer of the Dutch East India Company, Rudolf MacLeod. Aged 18, Margareta responded to a newspaper advert for a wife, with a photograph of herself. Her application was successful and she married Rudolf, who was 20 years her senior, in 1895. Together they moved to Java in the Dutch East Indies in 1897. Her marriage elevated her social and financial position, and the MacLeods had 2 children, Norman John and Louis Jean, or No. Rudolf was an abusive alcoholic. Although he himself had affairs, he was jealous of attention awarded to his wife by other men. The marriage was an unpleasant one. After separating from her husband, Margareta searched for work in Paris. After respectable routes as a ladies' companion, piano tutor, and German tutor proved fruitless, she returned to exploiting the aspect of herself which she had used to get a husband, her appearance. She sat as an artist model, all the while making theatrical contacts who she would use to get roles in plays, and then to begin her career as an exotic dancer in 1905. Using cultural and religious symbolism picked up during her time in Java, Margareta danced in a style novel to Paris. She began to present herself as an Indonesian princess, lied to journalists about her birth, and took on the name Mata Hari, which translates literally from Malay to the Eye of the Sunrise. The exotic style prevented her dances from being perceived as overly lewd. Hari's pioneering style made her well known, regardless of how talented a dancer she was. Famous designers would offer her outfits for the stage, and postcards showing Mata Hari wearing her breastplate in poses from her routines were circulated. Whilst the efficiency of her spying is questioned, some say she was ineffectual, whilst others attribute up to 50,000 deaths to her work. Mata Hari admitted under questioning to receiving 20,000 francs from her handler, Captain Hoffman. Hari argued that she had viewed the money as a recompense for the jewels, belongings and money taken from her at the start of the war, when she had been considered an enemy alien in Berlin due to her prolonged residence in Paris. Once again, she had found herself penniless and took the money offered to her. She claimed to have dumped the invisible ink given to her, never considering actually spying. She was, however, noted as the source of German information, according to which the French were not planning an imminent attack in 1915. So, did any of these facts surprise you? What other facts do you know about Mata Hari? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching.